BlueLock, Season 2, Episode Blue Jeans. Can BlueLock keep up the pressure? Let's talk about it. All right, welcome back, Evans. So we're talking about episode 32, Blue Jeans with BlueLock Season 2. And they have definitely decided to keep up the action, keep up the pressure, and it's an all-out scrap. So there's not really any downtime and the funny stuff. We get a little bit of ego talking in the beginning, talking about how they had to use improvisation to really kind of get themselves going, and that Isagi is crucial to Ren being able to take this offense to another level. Like, he needs that reaction with him to, spur the team and kind of get stuff done. And they've been doing a great job thus far. They managed to immediately score a goal after the Japanese U20 scored a goal. So, with that being said, now everybody's back on the attack, and they decide that U20 is going to come out with a more of a full frontal assault and try and get as much done as possible to score a goal. And they're trying to adapt and kind of set up. We see basically the brothers are going at it like they're having a squabble on the field. So you got Ren and Sei kind of going at it, and Sei ends up, nutmegging Ren and kind of getting through and trying to set up, but he is being blocked by Nico, which is funny because the guy who has his hair front and doesn't have his eyes on screen, he has apparently like some of the greatest field vision, and he's able to kind of see through everything, do the feint, and kind of get the stop and, get the ball back out. So that doesn't give Sei any type of shot. So with that, everybody's kind of setting up. You got everybody trying to figure out how to break through the defense, which is called the Iron Wall. So you got Karasu and Natoya. They're really trying to set up, and they've kind of already got it pegged. It's like, all right, well, we know that, one guy's going to kind of come up and kind of watch everything. It's a threefold defense. So the other three, because Iron Wall's made it before, the other three are going to kind of set up to stop that movement. And then if things get out of hand, then that's when Aiku is going to come in and get the stop and finish off everything. That's kind of what they're counting on. So they end up doing the 2-on-1, but then they end up bringing in Chigiri, who's able to speed down the right wing. So everything kind of gets going. Itoshi Sei ends up disrupting, their whole plan to take out the Iron Wall, but Chigiri comes in with his speed and takes that and tries to, haul down the field to kind of get everything set up. And everything is going pretty solid until we get to a point where Aiku deduces that the shot's not going to be made. So once they get the ball passed around, they end up getting it back to Ren. And he's like, okay, he's not going to be able to make that shot. He's right-footed. He's trying to make the same left-footed shot that his brother can do. And he's like, yeah, you're not going to do it. So he kind of closes down the ability for the right-footed shot, but doesn't close down the ability for the left-footed shot. That's where he makes a mistake, because now you have Ren who takes the shot right-footed, but he hits it with like the outside of his butt, and he curves this thing all the way around to like the top corner, and he scores a goal. Like, absolutely, like the crowd is going nuts. Everything is hyped and stuff. Like, he was not expected to make that shot. Aiku owns up to his mistake. It's like, hey, yeah, that was my bad. I let him take the shot. So they're like, all right, we're going like all in. So they're like bringing all their attackers forward now. So U20 is like, we got to score. We got 5 minutes left. We got to make it count. What can we do inside of 5 minutes? What can we do? So they go out with the full assault. And in the process of going for the full assault, they end up having BlueLock adapt as well. They leave Nagi up front, and then they back off to defend, so that way they can keep everything covered. And because of that, they're going back and forth. You end up having Sei criticizing Sendao because he's like, I gave you opportunity after opportunity to score a goal, and you have not been doing what you need to do. Like, he is straight chastising him. Like, you have not been doing it. I've given you opportunity. You're too worried about your girlfriend in the stands or whatever. So that, like, Do the work. This is me giving you actual criticism because I told you that I could set you up. I told you I can make it count. I told you I can give you a shot, and you still are not doing anything. He is brutal for that. So they end up getting all of them in the field, sitting there doing the short passes. He's like, score a goal. Score a goal. So they end up getting in there. Everybody's kind of attacking. It's going back and forth. And they end up getting to the point where he finally gets the ball in position and sends it to Sundown. And he's like, you know, you can just score a goal. So he goes to make the shot so that, and he ends up getting cut off. Like, he cannot get it off. Yeah, come back here. He's not going to get it off at all. Like, there is no possible way that he can get through the defense, and he fails again, which is just like, this is crucial to me because I feel like they're finna get rid of him. They're finna get rid of him. And I'll get more into that in a second. So after Sindel fails, goes for the shot, then ends up getting blocked and rebounded. And then that's when Say takes a shot. And it's like, yo, he's about to nail this. And he does an impossible shot again. But you have Gagamaru, who is not able to quite reach it. But because they pulled everybody back on defense, Jube is able to get in there with his foot and block that ball right before time expires. They ended up going 5 minutes. They had a minute of additional time. Everything worked out. They managed to get the block. So they go into the half up 2-1. And it's pretty solid. Here's my prediction for how this is going to go. They're going to go in the locker room. They're going to talk. Changes going to be made. Sindel is going to be let go. He's going to be benched. Like, go sit down. We want you. And they're going to sit there and bring in, can't remember his name. They're going to bring in dude with the attitude, dude who's constantly fighting. The one they had in the restraints. So, they're bringing him in, and it's going to be nasty because he's going to go in and start wrecking shop. I don't know if BlueLock is ready to survive that because, again, they already had issues with him. Remember, he was going back and forth with the team, and he was fighting with Ren a lot. And because he was fighting with Ren, that may be a problem. Ryusei, that's his name, Ryusei. He's going to come in, and it's going to be a problem. Because of that, he's going to dismantle the entirety of BlueLock. Like, they're going to go up probably like 4-2, I think. Like, that's how Quad's going to. They're going to go up like 4-2. And it's going to be, I want to say up to Isagi to close it out. Like, he's finally going to get his goal scored so that, don't say, you'll have Ren. You'll probably have Ryusei score a goal. You probably have Sei score a goal for sure. And one other one. Anybody else will score a goal. But those two particularly are going to score goals. You're going to have Sei with the most goals at the end of it. And then anybody can score a goal. And we already got Nagi with a goal. We got Ren with a goal. So Isagi's going to get a goal. It's possible we can get, goals from anybody out of BlueLock because of how this works. Maybe Batra will get a goal. I think Nagi could possibly get another one. Ren could possibly get another one. They're gonna make a case for brother versus brother kind of being even, I think. So it's gonna be good either way. But again, it's gonna be kicked up a notch, and the U20 is gonna come out hungry and start dismantling BlueLock, and that's where the problem's going to lie for them, having to come up with what they're going to do from there. We're 8 episodes in now. This season is 12 episodes, so we got 4 episodes left. I think freaking halftime and kind of getting started is going to be one of the 4. Then you got 2 to kind of close out and kind of finish, and then that last episode will be what happens after, setting up for the next season. They could do a finish early in that episode, or they'll do the finish they'll probably do it because they want to carry it on and keep you watching the next episode because you got to see what happens. And I think that's what we're going to do. They're going to take over the Japan U20 team, which that would be for. So if I'm thinking about it, they're going to take over Japan U20 team, which mainly is for the Olympics. and stuff, right? Or like World Cup, all that kind of stuff. Like every 4 years is what I'm thinking. So with that being every 4 years, they're setting for that. Which usually what happens is players will go play to keep their skills up. So they go play for another 4 years. So where they're gonna play, like, and they've all got different races and nationalities, to kind of mixed in. So yeah, they're probably gonna go play respectively for whatever team. But most of these guys are from Japan. So are they gonna stay working with Japan teams and stuff? There's gonna be like a Japan circuit of teams, like a kind of like how we have in the state. We got our NFL and all that kind of stuff. But we got our MLS, all that kind of stuff. Like I don't know if it's gonna be something like that, or are they gonna do more country based, like where they're gonna actually go back to different areas and kind of set up. I don't know. But that's my thoughts on this one so far. I'm still excited to see it. A lot of people have been giving negative criticism, again, because they've possibly read the manga and that's kind of their thing. I'm all about this and what it is, and I'm going to be happy with, having a really good setup and, being able to have all the players get developed and run the U20 team. Like, I think U20 is going to lose and get shut down, but it's a wait and see. So, by all means, please, I want you to hit that little red subscribe button. Make sure that you are tuned in. Let me know your thoughts, and we will get set up for next week's episode. I will catch you guys in the next one.